And welcome into another edition of Dashtown, a podcast about the businesses built by and for the people of Fuquay-Varina. And with us on today's edition, we have Michael Wolfe of Wolfe Tree Pros. Michael, welcome back.
Thanks, Peter. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We appreciate it. If you would, give us a little bit of your background. What is your business? What do you do?
Yeah, I am Wolfe Tree Pros. We're a veteran-owned, operated company here in Fuquay-Varina. We focus on small removals and pruning of trees to keep your trees healthy and your property looking beautiful.
Now, I know you've got a love for trees. Where possible, you want to try to preserve the trees if it is possible.
Yeah, absolutely. So the goal is to keep the trees. Trees really do a lot of good for your property. Soil management, properly planted trees can actually reduce your house expenses by $300 a year on shade and stuff. So really do enjoy keeping the trees and keeping them healthy.
Wonderful. Now you're located here in Fuquay-Varina, serving this area and of course the surrounding areas. Tell us, how did you come to this area and decide to set up your business here?
Yeah, so I was in the Marine Corps. When I got out, I'm from North Carolina. When I got out, I said, I don't want to go home yet. So I went to Wisconsin. It was way too cold for me up there. My thin blood didn't handle it well. So I came back home and I decided to get back into the tree world. And then moved out to Fuquay 6 months ago and have loved it ever since. Love the breweries, love the people, love the small town feel, the community. I love how that Fuquay is actually growing but staying small. It's really cool.
Now, how did you get started in the tree business itself? You didn't just jump in 6 months ago. This is your past and background.
Yeah, a little bit of background. I've been doing this for almost 5 years now. When I was in the Marine Corps, I got picked up by a guy doing side work. Fell in love with it. He worked us like animals. It was the hardest work I've ever done in my life, and I loved it. It was it's exhilarating. It's a big puzzle, and I knew that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So here we are.
Now, this is coming from a Marine, that the tree work was the hardest work you've ever done in your life.
Oh yeah, it was hard. It was really, really hard. But it was great. It's great work.
Well, I'm speaking for the population in and around Fuquay-Varina. I think many of us appreciate the service, and then therefore also like to help where we can veteran-owned businesses. So thank you for your service.
Thank you for the support. It's much appreciated, for real.
Now, you do also focus more on like residential properties as opposed to commercial properties, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I like working with homeowners, being able to. So actually, yesterday I worked for a homeowner in Fuquay, and I watched their property change from this overcrowded, overgrown area full of trees and full of understory bushes, and we were actually able to take their property and turn it into this beautiful open area. So it's cool watching the homeowners be able to see the change and help them be able to do the change. So I really like helping the residential homeowners with their trees.
What do you love most about your business?
Oh, the big puzzle of it. I get to and it's like being a kid. So every kid's dream is to climb a tree and be Tarzan. So I get to do that, but get to carry a chainsaw and think about the puzzle and the angles and the weights and stuff like that. So it's a big 3D puzzle, 3D chess puzzle with chainsaws and ropes.
Now, obviously, chainsaws, ropes, heavy tree branches, they can do some damage. So have to have bonding and licensing and insurance and those kind of things, correct?
Yeah. We're fully insured, fully licensed. Just not some random guys coming out to your yard. We're a legit company. We're insured. Ready to take care of your needs.
How have you managed through the coronavirus, COVID-19, quarantine, shutdown? Has your business kept going?
Yeah, business has actually been really, really good. A lot of people are at home looking at their trees saying, now we actually have time to take a look at it, and they're home so we can talk about their trees and not have to rush into work schedules and stuff like that. So business has been really, really good, thankfully. Very, very lucky to have that ability still.
Wonderful. Well, how about on the other side of things? In business, there's always challenges. There's always speed bumps along the way. What have been your biggest challenges?
Right now it's trying to get help, honestly. I've had a couple people, this is just industry wide, people saying they'll show up and not show up. And then other than that, it's just a general whatever. But the actually trying to sell on not just removing trees. People see trees as like a big, scary thing, and they're not. They're beautiful. They're strong. If you look into a forest, there's millions of trees everywhere that are not just falling. So selling people out of the let's just take it down because it's scary thing is a hard issue.
So getting people to understand that even though maybe they need some pruning, some trimming, some upkeep, it still may be viable, and we probably could keep this tree on the property
Yeah,
and still
absolutely.
achieve what you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. Well, have you had mentors? I mean, you mentioned that you were hired and brought on by an individual while you were in the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Mentor, influence in the business, I assume he's at least one of them.
Yeah, he was a huge mentor for me. I actually text him pretty regularly and show him or tell him what's going on, how he conquered it. And then I have a really good friend in the area who does tree work as well. His name's Everett. He's brilliant mastermind. And I text him weekly, like, hey, what are we doing? How is this looking? So yeah, really, really good people in the area that are looking out for me and helping me grow.
Well, I would echo your feelings. You know, good help can be difficult to find. One of the challenges of business, and then the paperwork and everything that goes in behind the scenes, not in the actual business of your business, but in the administration of the business can be a challenge from time to time. What keeps you going? What keeps you motivated to keep showing up and driving to grow your business?
The finished product, being able to walk away from a tree saying, I helped this be healthier. It looks absolutely stunning. Seeing the homeowners react is super cool. Watching them, we're like trapeze artists. So watching them enjoy the show and enjoy the work that we do. That's a really big part of it. And then the end goal, I see a big picture for where we could go. And that gets me up in the morning, ready to go climb again.
What does it mean for you to be part of this Fuquay-Varina growing community?
It's super cool. So when everything opens from this craziness, I would like to be more in the community. I'm actually a member of the American Legion right now, which is awesome. There's a lot of veterans there who are self-employed, and they really help me. So I want to be able to give back to the community. Sponsor some teams or get some sponsorship somewhere for a soccer team or something. I've played soccer, and that's cool to me. Sponsor some stuff. It's really, really cool.
How do you let people know about your business? How does word get out?
Yeah, so we are on Facebook at Wolfe Tree Pros, and then Instagram is WolfeTreePros9, and then we're online as well at www.wolfetreepros.com, and those are our social media platforms.
And that is Wolf with an E, WOLFE, Wolfe Tree
The
Pros.
correct way to spell it, WOLFE.
Wonderful. Well, I assume just through the website and through the social media platforms, those would be the best ways for people to be in touch?
Yeah, absolutely. Those all go directly to me. We can set something up on the calendar from there, and it's easier than trying to make 35 phone calls when it just comes straight to an email or to a messaging link.
Wonderful. Wolfe Tree Pros. Michael Wolfe is the owner, operator, veteran-owned business, local Fuquay-Varina business here in the community. And ladies and gentlemen, if you need tree services, residential, if you're looking to clean up your property, give them a call. Go online, Wolfe Tree Pros, on the social media or on the website. And again, Michael, one more time, if you would, those domain addresses and social media profile names.
Yep, just look for WolfeTreePros.com or Wolfe Tree Pros on Facebook, and those are the two big ones for us.
Wonderful. Michael, when all of the quarantine and the shutdown is winding down and we're sort of back to regular life, I'd love to have you in for an in-person edition of Dashtown.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Can't wait to talk to you.
Well, thank you very much. Hope you stay busy, and good luck in business.
Thanks, Peter. Much appreciated.